Right, my friends, we're here again. Had a good rest last night. Morning, my bill. Sounds like it's raining now. Yeah, I was right. Well, I missed yesterday's rain today, so I suppose rain's better than the mist. As you can see where we're going. Right. Right, so you're ready to head back to Korst. On the report. Yeah, we're pretty much exhausted after that trip through Stadamar. Pretty long and dungeon to go through. Danifae spent most of the day chatting some stuff and smithing up and selling a lot of the stuff that she got in that dungeon. And it was still too misty to go anywhere, so I decided to stay the whole night in Riverwood. Woke up and the rain mist is gone, it's now raining. Lesser of two evils, I suppose. So I'm going to float back to the course and see what he's got for us next. I think this might be the next one's the last recruit to train, so if we get it done the better, then we can move on to
when you're running through the trees,
things.
You don't even feel the branches under your feet. It's like you're really flying.
It's, I feel a bit happier that the Helgaric post is a bit better defended with the recruits being trained. Special wars coming to the doorstep. Fox.
Learn something from that fight. Don't get hit.
Some of the skeletons. Anyway. Oh, there's that thing there. And killed him. What's around here that's some like that? Those things. Don't think they're a problem anymore. training in the weather as well, that's good. No cost.
Oh, hello! Always good to see you, Dragonborn.
Yeah, the drug are all dead in that place.
Very good. How did the recruit do?
You seem well trained and disciplined.
Well now, is that so? Thank you for your report.
So what's next?
We've been warned that the bandit clan that you took care of before was just a decoy to hide their true plan from us.
Oh,
We have it on good authority that the new chief is gathering a large force together at Skybound Watch to attack us and retake Helgen. We need to catch him by surprise and stop him before he can attack us. See what you can find and report back to me.
right, will be done.
Recruit, stand tall, soldier. Soldier, I fought side by side with your countrymen years ago. You have made them and me proud. Dismissed.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just enjoy your sister for a while. Right, where's Kendrick, I wonder? Right, it's over there.
Watch the trees move and the clouds. They will tell you the way the wind is blowing.
It's very true, Korst. Kendrick. Come with me, recruit. It's time for your evaluation.
Where are we going?
To kill some bandits.
Oh, right away. I'll be right behind you.
Remember, aim
Okay.
small, miss small. Pick
See
a
where
small
I want to
area
kill
of your...
these. That's not too far away. Right, okay. Back in that mine, is it?
and aim for it.
Right, let's go. How they dealt with the bitter. Can't have that threat over our heads. We'll see that. Yep, we're all here, that's fine. Time is... yeah, right, that's good. Yeah, sure them. Yeah, some of the things are enchanted. Place the elven one.
Spectre hell, you brought this on.
Ifri protects us!
There's some more around here somewhere. Oh yeah, right.
incredibly tough fight. I think even my scars have scars.
Alright, okay. Zonas. So there's
When I strike you, you fall.
That was a good workout.
you should cast a sort of wind spell. Soldiering, interesting. Sacrificing Spriggans again, eh? Right.
Yes?
Not sure who that was. They'll smell fresh, I'll take them. Right. That's very clumsy.
Watch it!
Fight me, you ugly horror.
So there's powers. Go. Okay, what's something here?
Or Talonwood.
That's all you got! That's the best you can do! No more?
Stronger with each
Require.
At least they like this.
You alright?
The traveler came to this land not as a visitor or a pilgrim, but a prisoner bonded by fate. Yet she comes before me now as an arbiter. not just of her own fate, but the very world's. For when she speaks, the clouds part, the seas boil, and the earth trembles at her feet. Welcome to my humble abode, Dragonborn. How may I be of assistance?
Did you just shout there? Do you think, sir, I seek the path of wisdom?
What you seek is knowledge, Dragonborn. You must first acquire knowledge before you can learn. You must first learn before you can understand. However, even when you achieve understanding, you have taken but the first step towards true wisdom. For wisdom comes not from understanding, the challenging of its merits.
So who are you?
Congeniality is a totem with many faces. There are those who use it to ingratiate, and those who employ it to master duplicity. It can be a show of kindness, a perfunctory gesture, or an admission of fear. But I digress. That is an answer you already know. To answer what you do not, my name is Zarlak. I once walked the path of the Greybeards, but now I follow my own.
I see, right. Why did you leave Hrothgar?
A single point of contention, but a fundamental one. The Greybeards insist on a path of non-violence.
Right.
While ostensibly honorable, it is a path that defers the responsibility of higher thinking by adopting an easy absolute.
So you oppose their stance of violence, as these bandits soon discovered with that shout that you made there.
I offered to share this sanctuary with them in peaceful coexistence. They chose death.
I'd like to hear your particular philosophy.
The Greybeards will have you believe that the path to wisdom is one wrought through meditation and pacifism. Allow me to elucidate you on why they are mistaken.
Go on.
They will point to the fallacy of situational ethics. They may present an example of a monk who advocates violence and self-defense. However, in the fog of war, who can say what threats to one's safety are real or imagined?
Which means a monk is free to interpret what he feels is dangerous.
Yes, but it is when circumstances are difficult that we are most tempted, and when ethics become situational. The allure of self-preservation, the allure to save lives, the need to honor the gods, will lead men to perform heinous acts. All in the name of what is just and good.
Which is why the Greybeards are against it.
Yes. The philosophy the Greybeards have adopted is based on this principle. They insist the mortal mind is too weak to resist such temptation. Therefore, the only way to avoid the criminality of violence is to eliminate it. A conundrum such logic poses is twofold.
Explain, please.
First, it fails to recognize that mortals, through logic and discussion, are capable of finding solutions to complex dilemmas. Second, the philosophy assumes that personal morality absolves one from ethical responsibility. As the world cascades into war, the Greybeards stand aside, assuaged by the fact their own hands are clean. However, when it comes time for judgment, the Divines will punish us for all the good we did not do, and all the evil we ignored.
Some matters are so complex it's difficult to see what's right.
Whereas others are so rudimentary, even a child could see what is just. Yet the Greybeards will move for neither.
You have any shouts?
I have some knowledge of the Thum, but I am hardly a master. Only the Dragonborn has the innate ability to absorb the soul of a dragon, and with it, the essence of the thorn. It is a gift and a curse. You have been granted power, but endured none of the training to achieve it.
What do you mean?
The body and the mind are inexorably linked. To train one is to train the other. To become strong is to appreciate the value of effort. It is that discipline one earns to gain the power that provides the wisdom to know when to use it. This is not to say you cannot train your minds to responsibly wield the body the divines have granted you. I suspect that is why they have brought you here, to gain what was lost.
Well, I can understand the responsibility given to me.
I trust you know of its weight, but are not yet capable of grasping the full extent of your actions. Few ever do. However, it is enough that you consider the repercussions of your choices, as that alone will guide you toward decisions that are righteous.
You can't have left on good terms, surely.
True, the last few years were contentious, but it was not always so. Anvil and I were once very close. That was when our skin was not so wrinkled, and our beards not so grey. We were but fledglings then, still learning the way of the voice. We would gather our own supplies from Iverstead, and make the trek back up to 7,000 steps. I still recall the last time we raced up those steps. It was at the dawn of first seed, a brisk spring morning.
So where did I down here and give to you?
A simple race to the top. The loser would be responsible for the winner's chores. I was much swifter than he, and greedily accepted the challenge. Little did I know that he had spent a week mastering Wold,
Right.
the first dragon word of Whirlwind Sprint. By the time I reached the peak, he was ready with bucket and broom. Even then, my old friend opted for the path of least resistance.
I'm sure recent events must have influenced your departure.
If you are implying that the wars affected my decision, then you are incorrect. I left the service of High Hrothgar before the Great War. It is for that reason that my ideas have conviction. I did not adopt this philosophy out of some misguided passion.
Okay, thanks for the information, Zarwak.
And may the divines grant you the strength to vanquish evil, and the wisdom to recognize it.
Where's this?
There are worlds in every tree trunk, every branch, every root. Thousands of souls from the shadows to the sun,
Yeah.
tied to a single stretch.
Yeah, here's some gold. Good use of it. Seems like they're half dressed. Some of these bandits. Sky shard things.
We are really high up. Look how far down Blickfall's Barrow is. I don't think I've ever seen it from this angle.
Well,
It's fairly blasphemous for a Bosmer to chop wood. To that I say, don't ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness.
Right.
Speak, and I shall listen.
Leave them there, I think. There's a dead bun, it's nice. Search them. Can't interact with that one. Right.
Speak, and I shall
When
listen.
they come back, Zarwek. Good discussion with you. Something else I do first, though. Right. Meat. How many binders there is in here? That. Power to the eyeball. Looks a bit. Oof. Well. Interesting ring. There we are. shot.
A bad time to get lost, friend.
Really? You are mine.
That was a good workout.
Yeah. Felt a good Zora ripping his heart out like that. Nothing else in there.
Is someone there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck off,
Lucky.
if we take
Shooting my friend is nothing.
I'll kill you if I have to. You should have stayed in your precious forests, then. Die already, so I can get your stuff.
Okay. Grande. Okay. I'll get use of it. Right.
They say wood elves learn to climb trees before they crawl, and jump before they walk. Skyrim isn't a foreign land, the ground is.
Silver billion. Wonder where they got that from. Oh, a chance to fence it yet. Okay. Check the wall. Oh, head. Chief, yep. The things are telling me I think there's some stumbling in there. I missed something somewhere. behind the mound, is there?
What do you require?
Looks like it. Someone in hiding in there. Ah,
It's a surprise.
that's for you.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
That's all you got? Victory! What's all and gone?
Okay. Let's see this.
Your word.
Lucky hit. Start running. Stab you in the
Oof. Well done, people. There's a few,
A healing spell. Pfft, where have you been all my life?
few stray blows there. Vile eyes, but... human flesh.
Are we heading out?
Oh yes, we will be in a minute. Beefy worshipper. here? You guys are storing it. Right. Get me here. I think that's extra everything in here. Sorry about turning to an ice form, Kendrick. I'm just got in the way, I'm afraid. You'd will. Check that chest. Yeah, I did. I missed that. Right, okay. So Kendrick back to Ghost. Wow. Lovely sight. Not too far, is it? Right, E3, good stuff. Falco.
The words of a bard follow no season. They could turn at a moment's notice. One
yeah,
second
that.
you have a divine spark, and the next, it's burned
Cost.
everything.
Nothing new to report? You are doing a great job with these recruits. Keep it up.
Well, those bandits are being elected once and for all. They won't be coming back.
Very good, my friend. I thank you for your help. How did this recruit do?
He fought well.
Surprising, isn't it? For no more training that he has, he's been a natural. Good job, both of you.
So that was the last evaluation. Do you need anything else?
No, friend. Not now. But wait here for a minute. I have a little surprise for these recruits. Kindrick, get your armor from that chest and put it on and get in line. Recruits! Fall in, front and center! Now then, each of you have gone through your evaluations and come back alive. Well done. Some of you had better reports than others, But you are all still alive, and you are improving with each new day of training. But training and discipline are not always enough. To be our best, we have to be a team and a family. So today, you are no longer recruits. You are our gods. Today, each of you has earned your job here in Helgen. And you need to look the part. You all have your new armor and shield. Wear it proudly, soldiers. Just like the new banners for this town, your shields have our symbol, the hammer and the anvil on them. That is a very old and proud symbol of courage, in the face of overwhelming odds, and never giving up. Be proud, soldiers. We are Helgen!
Excellent.
How can you absorb the soul of a dragon?
Now I'm going to speak to Marcus now, eh? Good stuff.
Feel the wind. A small gust can ruin the best
Yep,
shot.
we are Helgen. Do it for Helgen. Hammer and Anvil.
Keep your feet shoulder width and stay light on your feet.
Well, the others went, but... Anyway. So let's speak to Marcus.
Keep just within range of your attack. No close.
Eyes on the hunt.
Marcus. Oh, Marcus.
Oh, hello. Need something?
Yeah, I've got the guards up running, so they've all been trained.
Excellent. Just in time. We have a surprise for you. You've done so much to help us that we all wanted to show you how much we appreciate your help.
Oh,
We thought a nice place to call your own would be a fitting reward for a person of your unique talents. So once we got the rubble cleared from around the door, we discovered that the central tower was completely intact and in great structural condition. We added a few furnishings to make it livable, and I think you'll find most everything you'll need to make yourself comfortable there. And get this, we found an old armory downstairs, and a huge cavern below that. It was probably meant to be a sanctuary of some sort. Or perhaps it was used as a barracks for guards to sleep in. Anyway, you may wish to use it to store and display your belongings. Oh, and if you like trophies, Patsy is a skilled taxidermist and can mount many of Skyrim's creatures if you supply the materials he needs.
thank you very much, Marcus. I'll check in with Patsy when I get the chance.
Other than that, the cleanup is going exceedingly well. We'll continue to clean up all these debris and rubble piles. Once that's finished and we have all the supplies delivered, the actual construction can begin. Oh, say, speaking of supplies, my initial lumber order is way overdue to be delivered. The new owner of the mill in Falkreath is a man named Reinhardt. I already paid him a deposit, but he's failed to begin the shipments. If you get a chance, check with him and see what the holdup is. I'd hate to have to take my business to Riverwood, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Right, Marcus, thank you for the gift. That was over a place of our own. It was up big on the treehouse. Excellent. Come on, let's go and have a look at it. And you, Dalen. Let's go. Oh my. Ooh.
So what now?
I think I read that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Ah, Kinnereth. Excellent. Well, let's have a look at this place.
Ready to move?
Found a bigger place to sleep. Safe. Good. Fire up here too to keep guards warm. Nice.
What did you need?
Well, my friends, this is as much as yours as mine, so make yourselves at home. You've helped to create it after all. Goodness. There we are. Yeah, I'm going to put various bits of equipment in these various chests, etc. So, see what I can cook. Chat with my friends and relax basically for a little while. Tea. Right up to bed. Well, you two, and sleep when you like. I'm going to bed, and we'll see you in the morning. Sort things out in the morning, so... There we are. Meditation before my bed, and I will see you tomorrow, my friends. Good night.